So, considering this movie is like a low-budget zombie comedy movie, the cast is surprisingly stacked. You got Bill Murray, Adam Driver, Tilda Swinton, Steve Buscemi, Chloe Sevigny, Selena Gomez, Iggy Pop, Tom Waits. Even Danny Glover is in this movie. Danny Glover. Don't say it. And I gotta be honest with you, Danny Glover's starting to look... Don't say that stupid joke. He's looking a little old these days. You're gonna regret it. You might say he's getting too old for this shit. Damn it. The plot! Bill Murray and Adam Driver are two small-town cops dealing with a zombie outbreak. That's it. That's the whole plot. Bill Murray! He's the old police chief that probably should have retired years ago. And he's having a hard time accepting that zombies exist while dealing with a zombie problem. This is that kind of standard subdued Bill Murray performance that he's just perfected over the years. It's hilarious. There's only one Bill Murray. Adam Driver. He plays the young deputy helping Bill Murray with his zombie problem. He also had a very subdued performance. I think his character actually made me laugh the most. His understanding of the situation at hand seems a little too familiar for him, and that actually leads to some quality comedy. Adam Driver's always switching it up with his movies. I'm always happy to see him, and he was very funny in this. Considering the huge cast that this movie has, there really isn't much to these characters. There's not a lot of character development. They're just kind of there to react to things. I could probably talk about every single character, but the cast is just so damn big. The focus of this movie is on Bill Murray and Adam Driver. I must say though, Tilda Swinton was my absolute favorite. She was great. Overall, yes, I like this movie. And it took me about a day or so to decide that. It's very simple, and the humor is very dry. Dry humor. They take a ton of time to build very specific jokes for the audience. And for me, that really paid off. It takes a little bit, but watching these jokes grow just gets funnier and funnier and funnier. I laughed really hard, like 3 times. I mostly just chuckled throughout the whole movie. That was a constant. I was constantly laughing. It is very weird, and there's a few choices with the story that I probably just would have left out entirely. It's dry, it's weird, it's silly, it's very clever. Look for the small details and things, and it becomes funnier. There's some very clever stuff in there. Some people are gonna hate it, some people are gonna love it. I think it was a nice little break from these summer blockbusters, but I don't really think it was that necessary to see in the theater. I think it's gonna be one of those comedies that gets funnier and funnier and funnier every time you see it. And I'm pretty fucking sure I'm gonna be quoting this movie for years. I liked it. Yeah. Rapid fire review. Subscribe.